Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing all over Asia, and I think we know where we are in Asia. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but maybe we're in Russia. So I didn't spend that much time. But I searched a few of the countries in Asia, and I couldn't exactly find too many that seemed like good locations. Most of them had six to like 10 hand-picked locations, and I didn't think that was going to be enough diversity. We could most likely get 2 locations. So I chose all over Asia. We're doing a 3-minute time frame today. But with this, I'm definitely thinking more or less Russia. Could be Mongolia, don't get me wrong, but when I think of Asian countries, Russia definitely stands out, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to see Russian. There's a good chance we could probably get China, especially since they're hand-picked locations, and I do know, even though you guys claim that there's no Street View in China, I am pretty .mn, so I guess we're in Mongolia. I'm pretty set in thinking that we've been to China before. Now Mongolia.mn, that's the only reason. Russia's.ru, and the language is kind of similar. The only real difference is these 3s and the double letters. So .edu.mn, definitely not gonna go with Russia. I'm now going with Mongolia. Now Mongolia only has like 2 major cities, so it's a good chance we're going to be around this city. And not bad. Good guess on you, Wolf Trekker. You definitely got closer than we did. We were 5.1 miles. Still not a bad guess. Now we've been in this city before, so that definitely does lead me to not want to do. I mean, obviously, we're going to get locations we've had before, especially when we have all these locations. You know, eventually we're going to start finding everything pretty similar. Now, we're on the left-hand side of the road here, which is making me want to say Japan. Now, I don't think we have the time. It's a 3-minute time frame. We don't have the time to look for Geoguessr. But I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that Japan is left-hand side of the road, while Korea is right. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident in that guess. God, what do we got here? We got the Ruzaki Spa, which I'm sure eventually we're gonna find like a flag. And if this does seem credible to be Japan, mainly because of the amount of coastal waters we're seeing. Now, don't get me wrong, South Korea is a peninsula, but, you know, Japan, bunch of island nations, it's definitely surrounded by water, unlike Korea, which is attached to North Korea, not, you know, an absence and just an island like Japan. Now, we do see the mountains, which does lay credibility to Japan. I don't think Korea really has mountains, but Japan definitely does because of the volcanoes. It's a volcanic nation, Ring of Fire, that kind of nonsense. So it definitely, and now with this architecture, this is traditional, I believe, traditional Japanese architecture. So we're somewhere in Japan. Now, I don't think we've ever really gotten a good guess in Japan. I don't speak Japanese. I've never taken any classes in Japanese. I don't know anything about Japan, other than the fact that if I ever wanted to own a car, my dream car was made in Japan, and it's not allowed to be imported to the United States until it is 25 years old. So eventually, I can go to Japan and I could buy a car, and I could have them hold it for me in Japan until it's legal in the United States. I could do that, and I've considered it before, but you know, I'm the type of person where if I'm buying a car, right, I'm going to want to check it out myself. I'm not going to want to have to rely on pictures that you're sending me. Now, we only have 20 seconds left. And the amount of Japan that we know is pretty limited. I'm going to go for the middle of Japan just to make things a little bit easier. So, not too bad. You know, Japan, we never really had good cases with Japan. So, good guess, good job, Wolf Trekker. We could probably get some stuff out of here. The North Zone 7, that's fucking sketchy, man. Repainting and improvement. I'm moving closer to my fucking screen as if that's gonna fucking help. Tampines Street. Multi-story car park. The fact that story is like that is sketchy to me, but it does look like we're on the left-hand side of the road, and it's in English. Could be maybe Australia, but that's not Asian. So an English place in Asia, where they drive on the left-hand side of the road. I don't know about you, but I don't know too many of those locations. I really don't. Now, it could be, gosh. I can't even give you a fucking idea. Maybe we're not in Asia for this. Right? That's the best thing I could come up with. Tampines Town? Fuck. We could be, I guess, an island nation? All Saints Home, police. Tampines Street, Tampines North. So the police station's this way? Yo, what? This is just, it's confusing me. Now there is this right here. That is kind of credible to the fact that we're probably somewhere in the South Pacific. We could be, I guess, the Philippines? The Philippines could be a legit guess. But the English, man, that's throwing me off. I'm not expecting too much of anything. Any English in the, on the Asian continent. You know, I'm thinking Russian, Chinese, Mongolian. You know, we got Indian, Thailand. We got all these island nations. We got Korea, Japan. The last language I'm expecting to see is English. And now we have a double-decker bus. If they put us in fucking London, the fuck? What is going on? School zone. I don't think we're gonna find too much of anything. I think the best thing we could do is .sg. Ooh. SG. Singapore? Alright, I'm just gonna... It's a wild guess. Not bad. Alright, now, Wolf Trekker is beating us. He has gotten closer on every single location. But we're not doing bad compared to when we were in the UK. And I think from now on, we're going to use our basis for that. I think we're in South Korea. We're going to use our basis for how well we're doing based on that South Korean game. Because that was just horrible. And since we are on the right-hand side of the road, and I am pretty sure that South Korea is on the right-hand side of the road, that is my basis for assuming South Korea. Now, we will have a tough time finding roads. That's just how the mapping process is, especially around the Korean peninsula. Like, we could just zoom in here. And you can see the roads. And now you can see what number they are. So, definitely going to be a little bit tougher. We are in a city. And if we could find water, that does lead credibility that we're probably one of like this port city down here. But this doesn't feel like Seoul to me. I have been there, but I didn't really explore too much. And this was, I think, over 10 years ago now. So it has been some time since I've been in South Korea. But I definitely know that we are somewhere in South Korea. This actually looks a little bit more like Seoul. Definitely. The shopping mall, Jungwangang. We can maybe see if we could find that. We got a minute and a half. But that's definitely probably going to be a bigger town, bigger city. Now, I don't even know if we're going to find something on here. I'm thinking like city, right? So, Seoul could be still a possibility. Looks like we just passed the blue sign. Where was that? I saw it from far away. Is it on the other side of here? It is. Alright. Jeju Harbor. We're heading what appears to be east to Jeju Harbor. Now, if we could find that, that would be amazing. So I'm going to only look really on the east. So we're probably somewhere on the eastern side. We got the City Hall and Geoguessr. Yeah, not really helpful. The Jeju Harbor. Gosh. Now I'm following all the boat paths, so it could be. I'm not gonna say it's on the west coast. There's no way it is. There's no fucking way. So it's somewhere over here. Gimpo. I don't know why that sounds familiar. I'm okay with guessing somewhere over here. I'm pretty sure this is the airport I flew into, by the way. I'm definitely okay with guessing somewhere over here. Definitely somewhere outside of Seoul. I'm going to go over by Incheon, because that's a major place. Ooh, alright. So there's the fuck up. So it is part of South Korea. I'm like 100% sure. It's just a southernmost island. Yo, Wolf Trekker, good fucking job on finding that shit. I was never going to find that shit. But I guess this island is called Jeju. So, if I'm even pronouncing that right. But on to the last and final location. The only chance I have here is if Wolf Trekker really fucked this location up. Right away, I'm already getting like a Russian vibe. And I think we could probably make out some letters up here. We haven't had a Russian location yet, which does lead the credibility that this is a little bit more diverse than the Canadian map that we did. Because the Canadian map, we were all generally close to each other. Yeah, that's definitely leading credibility to Russia. What the fuck is that? That's made out of car parts. Yo, to each their own, man. To each their own. .biz? Alright. But we have the backwards R's. So, and the only Russian country in here to really speak. Well, not... Wow, what am I fucking saying? The only country with the Russian alphabet generally in Asia, except, you know, you got the Mongolia, but you can sometimes tell the difference. I'm not going to guess Mongolia unless we find something that really stands out to me that makes me think, yeah, we're probably in Mongolia. Now, I'm definitely feeling the whole Russia thing. That PRO, ooh, that might not even be the back of the Russian thing though, because Russia's .ru. So the .pro, that could be something different. That could be something completely different. Especially since maybe, yeah, Kazakhstan wouldn't have something like that. I mean, we have all these smaller countries down there. But I don't know, man. I'm thinking, yeah, that's the Russian flag. That's got to be the Russian flag. I just see the red, white, and blue, but I can't really make it out because of the wind. No, we're in Russia. We gotta be in Russia. All right, and it seems like it is a bigger city. I don't want to guess Moscow. So it's all about whether or not Wolf Trekker fucked us up if we're gonna win this one, and like he's gotta fucking throw this game. So I'm hoping we get something good. What the fuck? All right. I like his face. I enjoy it. We're not gonna find too much of anything. We've got 30 more seconds. So it's basically whether or not we get the right city in Russia. It could be Moscow, could be St. Petersburg. I'm not feeling either of those. I don't know why. So that's where it gets. I'm thinking one of these two. Now, don't ask me why. It's gonna end up being Moscow. I know it is. So we're just gonna accept our fate and our loss. And here's the city we're in. Or he fucking nails it on the head, like nails it on the fucking head, and we chose the wrong city. So summary wise, he fucking wow, what a fucking holy shit, man. Damn. All right, let's see full results. Debre coming in second place, 20,641. You even got that fucking Russia one. But it looks like the islands did fuck you up, and especially down here. And then I came in third. That Russia won with 74 fucking points. But I do hope you all enjoyed. You guys are doing great things. Great things. But, you know, Wolf Truck is walking away with this one. I do hope you all enjoyed watching, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.